Hi, good evening, folks. In this video, we're going to take a look at the Stanley Cup Final. I'll do a rundown on all the numbers and give you my prediction at the end. Coming up. All right. I think I got the board right this time. There's a few things missing and I have to keep doing retakes here. I'm going nuts. All right. Let's start right away with my record. First round, I was 5-3. Second round in the quarters, I was 3-1. And in the semifinals, I was 0-2. So I'm 8-6 so far. Not bad, I guess. Okay, let's take a look at it. And we will make sure all the numbers are there. We're ready to go. The number 16 seed, Montreal Canadiens at 12-5, take on the number 8 seed, Tampa Bay Lightning at 12-6. In the first round, the Habs took out the Leafs 4-3. In the quarterfinals, they took out the Jets 4 straight. And in the semifinals, they took out the Vegas Golden Knights 4-2 in that series. And altogether, well, I'm going to come back to that. Then Tampa, in their 3 series, they took out the Florida Panthers 4-2. And then they took out the Carolina Hurricanes 4-1. That was the series where I just don't know. The Hurricanes are a strange team, folks. They looked indestructible, and they just did it again this year. And then the Lightning took out the Islanders in the semifinals, 4-3. Now, the Habs are 3-0 when facing elimination. Tampa's 1-0 facing elimination. That's a stat that I like, that I check every year, especially teams that go this far. Power play, Montreal is 20.9. Tampa Bay is an incredible 37.7. Good Lord. The penalty kill. Remember I was talking how it's off the charts? Well, it's like almost 94%, 93.5% for Montreal. And a very impressive 83% for Tampa, you know? So the special teams are pretty much going to dictate, especially their power play versus their penalty kill. It's going to be interesting to see. Price so far is 2.02 goals against average with a save percentage of .934. Vasilevsky is a 1.99 goals against average with a save percentage of .936. So far in 17 games, the Canadiens have 656 hits for 38.6 per game average. And in 18 games, Tampa in 18 games have 627 hits for 34.8 per game average. So I'm not going to give any you know what, I could easily say, okay, well, the Habs have the edge in penalty kill and they have the edge in power play. Folks, we're in the Stanley Cup Finals now. It's a war. At this point, there is no hedge, really, except in here, you know? These two teams are both playing very aggressive style hockey. I mean, take a look at the hits per game. You know what I mean? You've just seen what we looked at the regular season and look at now. These guys are dialed in, these two teams. And, you know, I think it all started right here. If you take a look when this 3-0 facing elimination thing for the Habs, that's their run right there. That's it. Because after that, they felt indestructible going into these 2 series, you know? And Tampa Bay are reacting like the defending champions should. They were in the top, look, what were they, 8th? They were 8th overall this year. I said last year they'd win the Cup, and I predicted they'd be in the top 6. And if I'm right, they finished 5th last year. I can't remember for sure. But, you know, if you break it both down this way, how do you give anybody an edge? Except when you look at the power play and the penalty killing. The rest of it's a wash, guys. You know? The edge, the major edge here in this, of course, is that the Tampa Bay Lightning are defending champions. They've been Stanley Cup contenders now for how long, guys? Really, how long? Since 10 years, right? Remember they went to the conference final with Boston in 2011? Then they went to the Stanley Cup final against the Hawks 2015. And that whole Chicago mess, I'm not going to talk about it on my channel, but I'll tell you what, the truth always surfaces in life. That's how that works, you know? God makes sure of that, I believe. All right, so prediction time. Let me get my drink down here because I will spill it all over. I don't want to do that. I'm going to go with Yep, here it comes. I will do my prediction. I got the Habs in 7. And I'm going to predict that Game 7 is going to go to overtime this year. Yeah, I am going to do a wild prediction right off the chart and say we're going to have a Stanley Cup final for the first time since Pete Babando's goal, and I believe it was what year? God, like 1951, I think. I'd have to go check that one. Since that goal, since the Pete Babando goal, we have not had a Stanley Cup final go to Game 7 in overtime. It's due. I'm a numbers guy. I believe in numbers like that. Habs in 7, Game 7 goes to overtime. You heard it here first. All right, that's it, guys. I got other videos to make, and I will see you in the next one. See you then.